Let me tell you, boy. The dating market today is ruthless, bruh. Ruthless. So, if you want to have any success today in the market, you too have to be ruthless. Somebody's feelings might get hurt. Like, and it's not even that you're going to purposely do something, it's just eventually something's going to happen. Eventually somebody's going to get let down. It's almost like relationships don't even exist anymore. They do, but at the same time, it's becoming more and more sacred. I think people are understanding that. I really think, bruh, I really don't know if men and women belong together or not. Like, just the way relationships are. I don't know, man. It's hard to say. Some people do make it work, but like, could they be happier? Maybe, maybe not. It just seems like it's not for everybody. Like, man, I really don't know if I will have a successful long-term relationship. I think I could for years. I just don't know if I could make it last 20, 30, 40 years. Not saying no, I can't. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I can't say, oh, I definitely could when I haven't even been through it myself. Just like none of you have. Is anyone watching this video in a 20, 30, 40-year relationship? I would guess not. That's how little that shit happens, bro. There might be one person, maybe. But this is how it really is, man. Like, it is ruthless, bro. These dating apps, oh, man. It's crazy. It is crazy. We are living in the era of unlimited options. And when you become a good option, you're going to get a lot of options. It's going to take something special. I think it could happen. I'm not saying it can. I think it could happen, but it's going to take something special to get you away from all those options. If you have options. It's going to take something special to get you away from every option you have. What's also crazy is you'll have girls, pretty ones too, that have a lot of options. But if you have a lot of options and you are one of her options, she don't want you to have other options. She gets insecure about it. She gets like all crazy about it. But hey, it's even worse if you do over myself. So it is crazy. Like I said, it's going to take something special to make that not like that. Because the dating market is ruthless, bruh. Everything is online. We don't meet in person no more. So when you present yourself online, look at the hundreds and thousands of people who will see in yourself. Like, if you're out there, if you're a somebody, if you're being seen, even if you're a nobody, you can make a dating profile and put yourself on Tinder, Bumble, Hinge, all these dating apps. You're going to get seen by thousands, hundreds of thousands. So there's all these options. And you start to gather these options. And if something special just ain't clicking, you're going to be left with all these options. All that fun. That's what today is, bruh. And it's almost like nobody can leave their options alone for that something, that one special thing. Everyone's waiting for the special thing. And sometimes the special thing is right in front of somebody, but they don't fully recognize it maybe just yet. So this is where we're at, bro. That's why I'm making this video, because this is the truth and the reality of how things are nowadays. It is ruthless. It is ruthless. Like cutthroat, ruthless. There's bros in your own community, man. They're going to be terrified that you're smashing their girl. Like, oh my God. Like, I'm telling you, bro. It's ruthless. It's not what it used to be. It used to be, if your friend is talking to a girl, you know about it. Because he's actually like talking to her. They're on a serious note. They're at the point of they're actually dating. And if you're their friend, you're going to know about it. You know to leave that girl alone. Now? Oh no. There's so many options. No one even tells anyone anymore who they're talking to or anything like this. So you could be talking to her. One of your friends could be talking to her. This is where we're at. Like, everything became so sneaky, so viable, so accessible, just right there. That's how this has become. I didn't make it this way. Don't you look at me. Don't look at me as if this is my fault. This is the way it is today, and I'm explaining it to you. It is what it is. Be a good option, I guess. Have options, I guess. I used to say, don't. But to really dive deeper and to learn more every single day of how things actually are, maybe you should. Because if you don't, you're just going to get left out to dry every single time regardless. Do you want to continue to live that way? Because when there's options there, bro. And it's not that you're leading anybody on, it's just you're dealing with many people at one time. And if things do get serious with somebody and you make the commitment and they make the commitment, that conversation is going to have to be had. That's when the options kind of are going to have to just either be put on hold or they have to disappear completely. To commit to one person, eventually that's what's going to happen for people. Some people. But this is the current world, and bruh, if things were this way back in the day, there's a great chance our parents would not even be together today. There's a great chance of that. There's a great chance we would never see a 50-year anniversary like my aunt and uncle just had this past October. There's a good chance. Good chance. There's too many things out there, bro. There's too many things. There's too many shiny cars. There's too many objects. Y'all know what I mean. And it's very accessible. But it's going to take a real one and a real one to get together to have that conversation, to bet on each other, to do it together, to go through life together, to make it happen, to make it work. La-di-da-di-da. And even if you have a girl, bro, it's like, damn, bro. She could still talk to other guys. I know guys right now that has a girl. It's supposed to be their girl, but yet they still talk to other guys, bro. So, that's what I'm saying, G. You don't have to deal with any of this. You don't have to be in the market. You don't have to deal with anybody. You don't have to do whatever you don't want to do. You could have as many options as you want. You could commit to one person, and chances are it probably won't work. Especially if you're young. A commitment is going to take two individuals that really go for it, bro. Like, you can't be the one wanting commitment more than her and you're trying so hard to make it happen. Like, it's not going to work that way. Vice versa. You're going to have some women, bro, you're such a good option. They're going to come your way. They're going to try very hard, but you don't want it. It's going to take both to want each other equally as much, and they have to go for it. That's the only way anything is going to happen today. That's how it used to happen all the time. You see someone you like, You start talking, you literally get things going with that person. No one else is in the picture. They can't be in the picture because you're dealing with everything in real life right in front of you. But now what do we have? We have this. Everything's very accessible. You're a message away. That's what I'm saying, G. It's good to kind of stay cold. And when I say cold, I don't mean be some brick. Just not care. Like an ice cube. You think an ice cube cares? No. Ice cubes do not give a solitary, and you can't either. Until someone comes around that makes you want to care. Vice versa. They have to want to care, you have to want to care, boom, 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 you get it going. And if it ain't like that, bro, stay cold. Don't get to like this person. They're dealing with other people. If you're talking to a girl, if you're talking to a guy, and you're not getting closer to liking one another, do you not think they're talking to somebody else? Like, guys, actually think about the psychology behind this. If you're talking to some girl and you even kind of like her a little bit, or you think you could like her, and things just ain't getting any closer. It's just, they're hard to deal with. Do you not think they're talking to somebody else? Like, do you not think so? If they're just acting like they don't care all the time, they don't care. Like, they don't care. So you can't care. That's why I'm saying stay cold, G. Until something gives you a big reason to not. And even then, watch out. This is how ruthless it is. I'm not exaggerating things here, folks. This is how it is. You can't care. The motto of life, is to live it up. Don't spend your days, even like I have, bro. I'm not gonna lie, like, the past couple years for me has been extremely good. But here's the thing, especially the last year has been pretty damn good. But here's the thing. Let's say in between the ages of 21 up to like 25, 26. Oh man. I was not in the right headspace. It's damn near impossible, bro. Like, you think things about the world, that's just not true. You're waiting for the right one. You think it's gonna pass you by, you're tripping balls. It's like, I wish I knew different. I wish I knew what I knew right now back then. Bro, there's 19, 20-year-olds right now, even 18-year-olds, that's literally tripping balls. They're terrified of not finding the one, and it's laughable. It is laughable. And I say that because I know some shit. I know the truth about the world. These people that are like that at, let's say, 18, 19, 20, who's tripping balls that they're not going to find the right person or something like this, they have no idea how much time they have. They have no idea. They have no idea there's girls younger than them right now that's in their early teens that they could potentially wife up. Like, bro, being a man at the age of like 18, 9, or let's say 19, 20, 21, 22, 23-ish, like, she's a rough go, boy. She's a rough go. You're going to think a lot of things that's wrong about the world and people and human nature and certain things, and it's going to drive you nuts. We got these younger guys. They're furious right now, bro. They're in a red pill rage because they're starting to slowly understand how things actually work. Instead of thinking that they'd have these girls that they liked and these girls supposedly like them in like high school and stuff like this, they're coming to the point where they understand those people have betrayed them because women just simply don't care. Let me tell you something, boy. A woman will betray you in a flick. If she wants to. I'm not saying they're just all going to betray you, but they can. And they will in a flick. Those girls you were so cool with, those girls you liked and had crushes on, those girls that even had crushes on you, they can move on very, very fast. Very fucking fast. As fast as your little head will spin. Counterclockwise. These are things I wish I would have known when I was younger, bruh. Because we have the thought and the vision, yeah, we're going to end up with these girls and all this kind of stuff, and it just simply does not happen. It just simply don't. And a lot of the time, they're going to go and make mistakes when they're young and then come back to you when they feel like it, because women are always going to do what they feel like doing all the time. So you can't depend or even care on an outcome when it comes to women. You got to be cold, G. And I don't mean be cold to them. I don't mean be a prick to them. Just be cold to just any situation you find yourself in with a woman. You should be able to sleep at night just fine. You should be able to do whatever you're doing just fine. This is ultimately going to make you far more attractive to these women in the first place, because you are a leader. You're not thinking about her. You're not dependent on her. You're not wanting her. It's just, and I get why guys want that. I understand why younger guys want that, because they don't want to miss out on these girls that they actually liked, that they saw a future with. But it just don't happen to go. It just does not happen to go that way. You're going to get older and more experienced too, my brothers. That's what's going to happen to you. You're going to get these younger women that's coming up that aren't even of age right now. You don't think so? If you only knew what I knew right now. If you only knew what was coming my way right now. If you only knew. And of course, this happens when you put in the work. Of course. But this is how she goes, folks. As a man, you have so much time. Women do not. That's one advantage men have over women. We have so much time, they don't. That's why you have to strike while the iron is hot, ladies. Or else you could cook your whole life. I'm not saying this to be rude. I'm not saying this to be ignorant. I'm not saying this of any of that. I'm being 100% serious. You can get things so easily as a woman. You can get things and attract things so easily. So why not take the small amount of time you have and attract the best thing and keep it? That is the best strategy on earth for a woman. Because you're going to be at your most valuable in the eyes of a man. Because men want certain things and you have to live with that. If you don't and you just, oh, that's messed up. That's effed up. You could be a younger guy right now and you could think the same things. Oh my God, that's effed up, man. This sucks. F them, man. It ain't gonna do you no good. The mindset I had when things just wasn't going my way, when things didn't make sense, it is what it is. I ain't gonna sit around hating these chicks. I ain't gonna do any of that. I'm gonna improve myself. I do something about it. Just like we do something about it, women also have to do something about it. You have to play it smart. You have to be smart. If you're not smart with your life, don't have questions why you got burnt or you got a very shitty end of the stick for maybe the rest of your life. You played your cards wrong. That's where accountability comes into play. But not everybody wants to be held accountable. Not everybody wants to be accountable. That's a fucking mistake that you might make. I know I'm not. I know I hold myself super accountable. Everything is on me. Every decision I make is on me. If I end up getting, oh my God, attached to some girl and like a girl so much and get burnt, it's on me. I know how to handle my own. I know how to make the right decisions. I know how to do the right things and maneuver the right ways. So if you're a woman and you're young and your value is extremely high and you get things so easily, but you're taking it all for granted, and you get older and you can no longer get those things that way, nobody wants you. Whose fault is it? You took everything for granted. Everything that came to you so easily no longer even wants you because your head was too fucking far up in the clouds. Your ego was too big. Now it's coming right back down and reality hits and it's a nightmare for you. This is how she goes, folks. Pay attention, take some notes. You better. It's a ruthless dating market. Get used to it because it's not going anywhere. This is how she goes, folks. The only thing you can do is be the best human being you can be and do what you want to do. I'm not going to tell you to commit to one person. I'm not going to tell you to I'm not going to give you information that's possibly going to get you burnt. Do what you know is best for yourself as a man or a woman. And have fun doing it.